Hello, hello everyone, and greetings from Helsinki! I just landed in Helsinki. It's my first trip of 2020 and I have checked into the Glo Art Hotel, which is centrally located in downtown Helsinki. And I thought I would do a quick YouTube video giving you a review of my room and the hotel and my stay overall. So, sound exciting? Let me start by showing you my room. Alright, so the first thing that I'll say is I've never stayed at this hotel before. I've stayed at a lot of other hotels before in Helsinki that I highly recommend, including I really love the Hotel Indigo, which is on Boulevardy, and I really love the Clarion Hotel as well, even though it's not as centrally located. So my first time at the Glo Art Hotel, it's really, really cool inside. When you come into the lobby, it just feels like you're stepping back in time. Yet you're kind of staying at a modern hotel, so it has kind of all of those old world touches, which is really beautiful. But then as I'm checking in, the wonderfully helpful person at the front desk was like, oh, well, you walk down this hallway, you have to like use your security, your room card, then you'll see the lift. Then you can go up to your room. My room is on the 4th floor, and then you can get to your room. And oh my gosh, it was like definitely a little bit of a journey to get here, including going outside. But now that I'm in my room, it is super cozy, so let me show you what it looks like. As you enter the room, this is what you see. So let's walk in. So you see here on the right, you've got my stuff, but you've got like a little cozy seating area, one of which kind of also works as a hybrid seating area desk. We have a really nicely sized flat screen TV. And then on this side over here, you have the bed. This is very much, I think I have kind of the efficiency sized rooms here without being a twin. So just the regular full size bed. Definitely tiny. Probably would be quite cozy if you're sharing this as a couple. But look at how cute this is. There is the most adorable little stuffed animal that has been staring at me cutely since I checked in, and I'm curious to see what he has to say. Oh, this is so cute. So it says, would you recommend our services to a best friend or colleague, and would you like to give us feedback? So that's super cute, but I wonder what, oh, this is amazing. So this is a cause marketing initiative. So it says, by adopting me, you'll help my friends. And it says, we donate 10% of Link's sales to something I'm not going to be able to pronounce, which I'm sure is an animal charity. And oh, it's a wild animal hospital. All right, and this little guy is 19 euros. Super, super, super cute. Very tempted to bring you home with me. So then I'll show you a couple other bits here. So I will say overall, the lighting in this room is really nice. Super happy with that because it's 4 p.m. now and it's pitch black in Helsinki in January. Not so thrilled about my view, which looks over at a gym across the street, which I'll ask if they have any kind of partnerships with them, because that could be fun to check out. But yeah, basically just an office building which can see into my hotel room. Awesome. You have these really cool nightstands that double as light boxes. I'm really into that. And there's actually like a little foot pedal here, which I think you can turn it off. Yeah. Or turn it on. Cool. And then on the nightstand here, they do have some European plugs, which I have my adapter in there, so you can charge your phone. So that's super handy. And then as you pan over on this side, why yes, that actually is a cheeky peek at the shower with just right here in the middle, some appropriately frosted glass. But then let's go over here because I want to go and see what's in this bad boy. So on this side, very cleverly done there so you can conserve space. You have one kind of side of a closet with a few hangers. You've got 3 hangers and a really nicely sized ironing board, as well as an iron. And you've got some Glo Hotel slippers that will probably be too big for me, but seem very memory foamy, squishy, so maybe I'll give that a go. Then on this side, you have the mini bar, which is Temptation Nation here. These you have to pay for to consume. Then down here is the free bits, which I love how European hotels all come with like a kettle. So you have What do we got here? We've got a whole assortment of some English teas. So green tea and English breakfast tea. Then it looks like we've got a little bit of instant coffee. Yep, some freeze-dried Colombian coffee. I'm not so sure I would try that. As well as, oh, pure honey. Sorry, this, I don't know if I showed that to you. This is pure honey. We've got all the sugars and some milk. So not too shabby. Definitely will probably be using the tea in the morning. And then they have a room service menu here. So it looks like they definitely do room service, although breakfast is included in my rate, so I'll use that. Quite cool actually here as well. The pen has like a little hole to balance that. You have your in-room phone, some more chargers in there, and then down here you've got the in-room safe, which interesting size for that, but yeah, that works with a little space down here. And then in this cabinet you have another closet, which I've currently put my coat in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got eight hangers in total. Don't know that I really love this closet setup because it feels more like a coat rack, but I guess we're gonna make that work. And then over here, I've actually just wedged my suitcase in, but it literally is like squished in there within an inch of its life. And then does this thing open? Oh, so this does open. Looks like it has an extra blanket and an extra little cute, an extra cute little guy who's not a lynx. What is he? Oh yeah, he is a lynx. He's just another little lynx. So cute. All right, get back in your cupboard there. And then let's go on to, this is the door to the bathroom here. And confession, it actually took me like forever to figure out where, like I was standing in here in the pitch black trying to figure out where the light switch was. And yes, I did see this, light switch here, but I didn't realize like you actually turn it like on or off to use the bathroom. I thought it was like a sauna dimmer switch because we're in Finland. But yeah, you've got a few like little towels here. You do have a really nice looking makeup mirror. Does come with a pretty decent looking hair dryer situation, as well as plugs in the bathroom, which is awesome. You do have like a little self-hygienic cleansing hose here, which is quite common in European hotels. Decent amount of counter space, especially when paired with all of this. So this will be great, because wait until you see all the makeup I have. Guilty. And then yeah, it comes with just some basic liquid hand soap. And then let's see what's in the shower. So the shower just comes with body wash and hair shampoo. Love that it has this little rack here because I always want something to put my stuff on versus like on the floor. Pretty decently sized shower, nothing too exceptional to report here. All right. So that concludes my first look tour of the Glo Art Hotel. I will also try and be a bit cheeky and film a few other snippets of the hotel. As I mentioned, the lobby is really cute, so I'll probably just take my phone out and take some sneaky little video while I'm down there, and then I'll also film the breakfast experience so you can see that. And I'll also do a kind of full recap because I'm staying here for 3 full nights. I'm here for work, and I will let you know what my kind of overall opinion, pros and cons of staying at this hotel was. You get the gist. So thanks again for tuning in for this part, but stay tuned because there's more to come. Okay, so now I will show you just how far away I am from everything. Is it not a little bit like out of the... I'm all by myself. Let me show you how far it takes to get anywhere. So first, you walk all the way down this hallway. If you hear clinks, it's my boots. Dun 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 dun. Then you see a sign for a reception. You've got some steps. Then we're still going. Whoop. Then we've got a lift situation, which maybe if we catch it right, we'll get it. So now we're in the lift. We're going down to the first floor. Dun 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 dun. Then we're in another really random room area with, you have to put your card in. Maybe you don't for this one. Go in, and then so many more signs, so many more signs. Then we have to go walk all the way through here. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, and I don't know why this door is stuck open. That doesn't feel... Oh, okay, oh, this is inside still. So apparently you can go down that way for breakfast, which is cool. And then, how do I get out? Oh, I have to insert my card again. And then it opens up the door, which also takes you to outside. But if we wanted to, we can walk back through the hotel to the lobby. And there. Hey guys, me again. So it's the end of my kind of 3 nights at the Glo Art Hotel in downtown Helsinki, and I thought I would do a kind of recap on my stay, list the pros, the cons, and share if I would stay here again. So let's jump in. So review of my stay. So I'm not filming this on the morning that I check out because I'm leaving at 7:50 a.m. flight tomorrow, which means I leave the hotel at 5:30 in the morning. So yeah. So review of my stay. I think overall very good. It's super comfortable, especially for a solo traveler. The hotel, everyone that works at the hotel is so nice and helpful. Everything I've needed, they've been able to help me with. So for example, you do have Uber now in Helsinki, but I was going out to Espoo, and I'm going to the airport tomorrow morning. So I just organized a taxi pickup through the hotel front desk, and what happens then is a local Helsinki taxi driver actually comes into the hotel, has a placard on it with your room number, and actually takes you out to the car and takes you to where you want to go. So I use that to go out to Espoo for work meetings, and I'm using that tomorrow to go to the airport. So you could use Uber, but I actually think it's really priced very similarly and, you know, super easy and a great value add. You can book that through the hotel front desk. So that's point number 1 that I really liked. Point number 2, really liked the hotel breakfast. I think it's free for, I think it's included with everyone's room rate. Obviously check in on that, but I'm gonna intersperse some video here. It's in the basement of the hotel. It's really cool room. Like the way they do the lighting is very kind of ambient. And there's lots of great breakfast offerings. There's eggs, there's really delicious bacon. I love bacon. There's really wonderfully fresh bread. The loaf that I went to slice into today was actually still warm, which is amazing. There's a whole yogurt station. There's all of the pâtés and fish options, which is very common in the Nordics. And then there's actually even a dedicated gluten-free section, as well as kind of a pastries and jam section. Although pastries are quite basic. There were crepes today and croissants. But I mean, who's to complain? There's also kind of all the coffee and tea, juices as well. So super amazing. And what I also loved about that is they actually have a little like stand where they have a little sign that has, I'll show you, they have like little brown paper bags like so. And what you can do is if you are running late or you just want to grab and go something for later, they encourage you to do this. They have coffee cups to go, which for me is a breath of fresh air because I am always that person who's like stealing a little something in the napkin for later. Guilty. And the fact that they just say, hey, here's a paper bag, take what you need, you know, more hotels need to do this. So very nicely done, Glo Hotel Art. And then what was the other thing I like too is I would say just the helpfulness of the front desk staff. So I actually forgot my toothpaste. So they do have a number of items for free at the front desk. So they gave me a free toothbrush and toothpaste set, which was amazing. And then for tomorrow morning, as I'm leaving, apparently in the lobby for like the really early morning risers, like the 5:30 a.m. ones, they also have a coffee croissant kind of easy grab and go stand for folks that have to be up and about early. So they're just like, oh, like please help yourself in the morning, and made a point to like point out to me where it was in the lobby. So just really, really sweet and kind. And I think when, you know, there's so many places you could stay, you know, in a city like Helsinki, and that level of kind of warmth and customer service is really greatly appreciated, especially as someone who travels as much as I do. So with that said, what did I not like about the Glo Hotel Art? Honestly, the stuff that I have to say is really nitpicky. You know, it's just, it always comes down to personal preference, right? So what I would say for me is, I did not love my shower. I'm gonna show you this. Because I think it's just a flaw of my room. I don't think this is indicative of the hotel at all, but like if you, we're going into the shower. If you look at like, see how the shower head is like angled towards me? I'm gonna flip it over. So if you see how this shower head is angled towards me, you either have to angle it, like if you try and switch it here, oh, now it's actually working. But when the water is on, it was either flipping this way or flipping that way. And it was just really awkward. So not super ideal, but small, like probably only issue related to my room. I did think the bed was comfy overall, would probably be more what I would say on the firm side, but not too firm. I've had firmer. Specifically the Andaz in Delhi was like rock solid, which was disappointing for a 5-star hotel. This one is still like firm, but like has a bit of give to it, which was comfortable. I didn't love the pillows. I just found that I'll intersperse a little video in here, but I would put a few of them together and literally just felt like I was mushing through them all. And I actually like a really thin pillow, so TMI. So didn't love that. But how awesome does the room service do fluffing them back up again each night? Like, I had them come in really just to do that. Let's not lie. So again, another little nitpick. Also didn't love how I had to walk 10 miles to my room, but I actually found out through a friend who lives here. He told me Glo Hotel Art, because you think it should be Glo Art Hotel, but it's Glo Hotel Art. Discuss. He told me it actually used to be apartment buildings connected, so that actually makes sense why there's two buildings separated and why the walk was so long. Honestly, it takes like 2 minutes to do the walk, so play the small violin for me, seriously. Again, just a nitpick. If I had more suitcases, if you were traveling with a lot of luggage, it might be more annoying. So you might want to just, if you're going to stay here, request in the special notes field that you have a lot of bags and you want to be in kind of the main building. So that would be a pro tip. In terms of other stuff, I mean, really just little nitpicks, nothing really crazy. So that that leaves us at the final question. Would I stay here again? The answer is yes, to be honest. I think it's a great option for a solo traveler in Helsinki. Is it my favorite hotel in Helsinki? No. I think my two favorites so far, I stayed at 3 hotels so far, the Clarion Hotel and the Hotel Indigo. I think I still like those a bit better, but what I will say is the Hotel Indigo, even with my corporate package that I use when I come to Helsinki for work, doesn't have free breakfast, so ding there. Clarion Hotel does have free breakfast. It's fantastic. I mean, just as good as the one at the Glo Hotel Art. Maybe slightly better, but really good. But yeah, I think the thing is, if it's wintertime, I don't really know if I want to stay at the Clarion because it's kind of far away. If it's cold and snowy, it's a lot more walking to do. So the Clarion for me is more of like a nicer weather, summery, hot kind of time of year. Hotel Indigo and Boulevardy I really like, but again, there's no free breakfast, and the breakfast here is amazing. The staff here were amazing. Just a lot of care went into everything. So while I might think the rooms at the Hotel Indigo are slightly more comfortable and a bit more spacious, I think this would still be a contender. And honestly, Indigo's kind of dropped off my corporate approved list, so I'm probably more likely to come back here, to be honest. So yeah, and that's actually an important thing to disclose. So I did not pay for my hotel stay. I'm here for work. I have to book through a corporate travel portal. We have a set number of hotels we can choose from in Helsinki. So usually what I do is I do my research. I used to work for TripAdvisor, so I really highly recommend TripAdvisor. I don't work for them anymore, but I still really love going through some of the reviews on the site and the traveler photos especially, just to see, you know, I like more of a modern, kind of comfy, amenity kind of hotel. So I usually look at the pictures and see if it feels like something I would like, as well as looking at some of the reviews just on things like noise, like, you know, safety, kind of quality of service as well. So I would say, yeah, you know, would I come back again? Probably will. Wouldn't be super disappointed about it. I think it's a nice stay, and I definitely need to try and sign up for their loyalty program as well. Would I spend my own money to come here if I had like all of the hotels in Helsinki to pick from? Maybe. It's a hard thing to answer because when I'm typically booking a trip, I will kind of make a short list of hotels within a price range and pros and cons them. The fact that there's free breakfast included, the Wi-Fi is great, service is great, would really rank this highly for me as a solo traveler. I think for me the rooms might still be a bit too small for a couple, as well as with the shower, like everything in the bathroom's gonna be wet. But could I do it in a pinch for a day or two? Absolutely. So that's what I would say. I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a great option, especially for a solo traveler. There's not a huge amount of space in the basic rooms. So I think if you are a couple, I would recommend looking at maybe some of the slightly larger rooms if you want room for your luggage and like things to hang up and that kind of stuff. And maybe just take a look on TripAdvisor and on the hotel website and see like what more space can get you. But yeah, definitely would consider it in the future for sure. So anyways, that concludes my video. I've just waffled on and rambled on for a lot here, but if you have any specific questions about my stay, please let me know, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as well as leave a comment, because that just lets me know that you want to see more kind of hotel reviews like this. If you want to see more content like this, including my travel blogs, I did not travel blog Helsinki this time, but I have, I do think I have one somewhere in my camera roll that's gonna happen at some point, so wait for it. You can hit subscribe, and you can also visit my blog, SavvyBostonian.com, if you want to take a look at my travel tips from all of my travel adventures around the world. Obviously, I have a ton about Boston in there, and also about London as well, where I live. So I have like Boston and London guides, which are free. But if you click on the travel category on the header page, you can see blogs from all of my travels around the world. So with that said, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.